Then when they were here, they were either in Stephan's room. Maddie always slept with Debbie, but Maddie floated around here, played with the dogs, did things that little girls do, what have you.
We did some arts and crafts together.
You were teaching her knitting? Crocheting, yeah.
So that was going to be my next question. So Jenn and Maddie and Stephan came here to visit at some point, or a few times maybe.
Yeah. Well, if he was here, living here, she would actually come down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, very few trips. The last trip we saw them was we didn't see them, I think we saw them early 2023, and then maybe for Thanksgiving 2022.
Okay. And then when they were here, you said Stephan and Jenn would sleep in or would hang out in Stephan's room, and then Maddie would sleep with you or be with you? Okay. Why is that? Do you know?
Number one, he's a slob. Number two, he only has a queen-size bed.
Okay.
And number three, I didn't think it was a healthy environment. They were going to have her sleeping on the floor, on a sleeping bag. And I said, I have a king-size bed. I sleep on 36 inches of it. There's a whole side of a bed. Why can't she be comfortable? So I just insisted that she come in with me, and I had the dogs with me. So if she got up, what Jenn used to tell me was, she would wake up in the middle of the night, and she'd come and climb in bed with them. I said, well, you're going to have the dogs here. If you get out of bed, you're going to rouse the dogs up.
I got you. Did they ever talk about their sleeping arrangements at their house in Kissimmee?
Just what I just told you, that if she had a bad dream or something, she would come in, and I told her, as Maddie got older, because we've known Maddie for 7 years, we watched her grow up. I mean, this is very hard, but she, cute, sweet girl, she was, but then she started, in the last year, she started showing signs of bipolar as well. And Jenn was horrified by that. They were butting heads like two rams. They were fighting all the time. And they're presenting a very different family dynamic than what they told us was going on.
And you witnessed them butting heads, or?
No, I would be on the phone with Stephan. I would hear them going at each other in the background. That's, and I would say, what's going on? Well, Maddie and Jenny are at it again, and I gotta go break this up. So he would go be the peacekeeper. But I just put that down to puberty. She went to she started puberty at 11.
Right.
It's hormones in the meat, but anyhow. She developed quickly, became pretty precocious, and other than that, I don't think she had a lot of friends at school. I don't think that she was a very social person. She had been, if you remember, Stephan and Jenn both told us that after she began developing physically, that there were some boys at school last year that would push her up against the wall and grab a feel and bully her. And they were having a hard time with the school getting it stopped.
But anyway, when they visited here, she was either out here or they were watching movies together. But when it came to sleeping time, she was definitely in Deb's room.